If you've ever foraged through the bushes to find your newspaper, you know the value of a dependable paperboy.
That's right. In tonight's Sarah story, KOMU's Sarah Hill introduces us to a Columbia Tribune paperboy with an accurate arm and caring customers.
James Dolezal can fold a paper faster than you can say Columbia Daily Tribune. In a day when the latest murder grabs headlines, James has a story that didn't make front page news.
He goes out in that really cold, comes back with his face all pink, doesn't complain about it. I'll say, wow, it's cold out. No, it's not too bad.
On a day when it was 5 below zero, the 7th grader overhanded the Tribune to more than 20 households on his route.
Well, my route is just full of so many nice people. They always come out, thank me. They even return my rubber bands.
Some of James's customers are elderly, so he's careful to deliver their newspapers directly to their front porches. James gets some tips for his service, but nothing like what happened last summer.
My bike got stolen. I was just sort of shocked. I mean, I knew it was a pretty good bike, but my old bike wasn't even that new. It didn't have any gears or anything, just a plain old bike.
But without that plain old bike, James had to deliver his papers on foot.
It was in the middle of that really hot spell that we had, so he was trudging along in that heat and doing it all on foot.
And that news concerned his customers.
I was walking and someone asked me where my bike was, because I used to leave it down and then walk the route. And I said that I told them they'd gotten stolen.
He called us and asked about if it was okay if he looked into getting him a used bike.
He told me to come over, and so I went over and I brought Mom because he told me to bring one of my parents. And so I went and I thought that it had something to do with my bike, but I wasn't sure. And then when I saw the new bike, I was so happy.
James's customers got together and chipped in to buy him a brand new set of wheels.
It's really thick compared to my last bike.
Complete with shock absorbers and 21 gears.
And it's just awesome.
That's what every parent lives for, to see that look, you know, that happy look of surprise and pride, you know, that these people had done that for him. That it meant something to them that he was taking the extra effort to try to be a good paperboy and forage them and not get them in the bushes.
It just feels like the right thing to do.
It warmed my heart, you know. It made me cry. I just couldn't believe it.
The donors asked we not reveal their names. They say they got all the recognition they needed when James delivered each one a handwritten thank you note. A thief may always be able to steal a 12-year-old's bike, but you can't take away a community's compassion.
I think it's pretty cool. It shows that there's still some kind people out there.
With videographer Scott Schaefer, that's a Sarah story.
Keep up the good work. And Sarah wanted to thank Irene Haskins for the Tribune, who tipped her off to that story. James delivers paper in the area on the West Fair condominiums. That's near Hy-Vee.